Am I right about that? Let's try to guess it.
As well. You know, maybe
Sunrise, Rooster, Worm, Dew.
From them, but it's time to jump back into map 2 and
No
throw this
fucking
back
clue.
over to Brandon Sideshow.
Thank you very much, gang. Yeah, this is it here. These are two teams that, listen,
Like-
very America's
like,
Josh has made me mention.
morning? Something
Listen,
with morning, I don't
We're going
know.
to be able to flex our regional expertise with this
Oh,
one. You've got a bit
okay.
of Yoru in play.
Wait,
This
bit
is
of vibes.
literally,
Is that-
it is
was that good
literally
or
the
not?
same
Did I do
comps as
good there?
G2 playing against Sentinels.
Isn't it?
I mean,
Oh,
Team
early
Liquid have
bird
taken
gets
the
the-
G2,
no, it has nothing to
EDG
do
have
with
taken the
that.
Sen comp.
But no, I
So
get
now
it.
we get to
I
see,
get it. That does have,
for the
actually,
first
that's right. That
time
is a
for both of
saying.
these teams,
That
how
was
good
good
are
or
they
not? That was
actually
pretty good. I
executing
think that was
on it?
good.
So
Yeah,
let's
no,
have a look
that's
at the
really good.
pistol
Let's go, we're
setup
live.
then. EDG looking to take some A control.
Did I run ads? I forgot. I don't know if I did. Fuck. Fine.
Rebounded into
Here we go.
A push up from Liquid on the other
Here we go,
side of
chat.
things.
Map 1. Or map 2,
That's
sorry.
Camo,
Map
both
1,
with
EDG 1.
walkabouts.
You can see top left.
Getting active on the defense side is pretty good with this comp.
Team Liquid, it's not out of the ordinary from how
This
they
is
like to
EDG's
play.
map pick. They're using the Sun comp. Am I right about that?
How much is Nat's going to extend himself out?
Camo just escorted.
I'm pretty sure,
Nats
like
into
100%
position
actually.
And then teleported back.
The comps are
Good
G2 and
job,
Sen
and
comps.
just
Oh, is
getting
G2
off
run
the
Liquid's
drone.
comp?
That's going to be
This is a weird path.
Oh,
they
Leaf
got
plays
here,
Chamber on
because
this map. That's
you've got
right.
to expect the wall to be here. It's the most standard.
Wait, this is just
position
an
for
America's
it.
matchup.
So he's
Did they play
getting
Sova?
away, and now
G2?
deciding to go all the way around. What's he up to?
Flash, yep, up top, onto the high ground. Paddy, not enough bullets in the chamber to really
Does
do
Trump play Sova
the
on this
job.
map? I think.
Give him the business. Still, Kiko through the back of the site. Ghost in hand.
And now they're going to make the pivot. This is a right call from EDG. The wall got triggered
does.
over towards A main. You don't have A main control. You don't have.
I have an
entry
exam
into
the same time
site.
Sentinels match starts. Should I
Time
skip
to
it?
Call it quits and go back over the B. Team Liquid have got themselves a nice advantage here,
Well,
though, even though they're going to be playing
Is it
retake.
important?
See what EDG opted.
Buy me, Race.
It might rush a site with the rocket.
Shoot.
He opted for. Let's plant out. It's a weird spot at that.
Spike planted.
A few positions to play from, but what risks are going to be taken? Oh my, jump
Simon.
spot almost punished,
Simon
not
says
quite backing away into
Tissue's
holes
alive.
now, and everybody retreating.
It's 4
Green
from
positions here for the
3 from spawn, 1
EG
tree.
players.
Good dart.
We're going to see if they can do some damage and rip off a few heads, but it's all Team Liquid so far. Get them a move on.
Wow, they're
rapid
so
play
patient
at
for that push.
Plenty of
Chichu.
bodies
No way.
ready
I don't
to
care.
beat
No
them,
way.
but Chichu, he's got to do a bit more with that, and he's dropped down to just 10 HP. Surely too much for him to overcome.
Nice
and
try.
that's,
The plant is weird too. It was
well,
hard.
that's all it takes just from the Ghost
Who's
himself.
taking a
so
chamber?
That's going to be pistol round
Yeah,
here for Team
chamber.
Liquid.
Why not? Well,
And
to be
showcasing that they're pretty comfortable
fair,
with the defense.
isn't Astro Wall going to be better for the team?
Come on, Nats,
But I'd
combining
prefer to
together,
chamber ult
pushing
too.
up. They had a good defense over here towards Art as well.
Yeah, the Astro Ult's really good on this map.
The
That's
whiff there
true.
right at the start that I missed on Simon's Haunt. Simon bounced it off
Enemy
some
remaining.
kind
It's like-
of object around the map, and it just landed back
Yeah.
in A main.
Jet knives or
Just
Astro
not
Ults?
what they were going for.
Nice
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just showcasing as well that, listen, EDG might have had 2 weeks, I think, to try and prepare this.
How do you even play
position,
Astro Wall on defense? It's like
still, it's
you
gonna be
wall
some
off the
growing
bomb,
pains.
or you wall off long.
We don't know when Team Liquid started playing
Or
this
on
map.
defense, you
very
just wall
true.
off like
So
this.
it's possible that both teams have been working on it for a while.
Wall off main and
Neither
art.
of them love Pearl.
This is so
Pushing
risky by
mid.
Camo, man.
On the
Listen,
eco.
Not an eco, but
Yeah.
or at least against the eco. Don't want to give away the gun too early. Just gets the kill and gets himself out.
Hey,
Pressure
dude,
now over towards A.
Eco's literally playing like well, actually no. I was gonna say bang.
Take a look at Nobody wandering his way down B long. I think you'll see this a lot from this guy. Not a conventional way of playing the Tejo, but he loves going for these kind of attack side lurks, no matter what initiator he's playing. But he gets collected this time by Paddytech. That's the kind of play that I think gives you a little bit of information as the IGL
Yeah.
for how much you can get away with in the future.
Kang was
Just
hard
an
and
eco,
certain there
guys.
just at the beginning of the round, I think. Hoping that Team Liquid potentially rotate off. They're making their way over towards B.
Move my mouse? Where?
Flash gets the acknowledgement, so Paddy now knows he's going to be facing
Remaining.
all sorts of these players, but backs himself
live
away
here,
after
needs
just
help.
receiving the one he's low up.
Just wants to play his life in this
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah,
Play for the reinforcements.
make it awkward. If he can deny the plan as well, it'll be good.
Oh, he
And
went for it.
does
Wow, he
do
actually went for the
just
kill.
that.
That's
So,
crazy.
It's 2 on the board, flawless here for Team Liquid.
EDG coach said that they used Sentinel's comp for split and now Pearl. Damn, interesting.
Eyes are going to be fully on Kong Kong for this Yoru, but also Nats on the other side. I want to know a mad stat. It's only the 6th time Kong Kong has ever played Yoru, and it's also only the 7th time Nats has ever played Chamber. Which, considering that they've been around in the scene for so long, and these have been options
audio
that you
low?
go to. We've had
Yeah,
our
it was
metas
low.
for, I mean, now is really the meta for Yoru, but we've certainly
Yeah.
had our Chamber metas in the past. Not the kind of players that have opted into it.
There's a
Here's a
clash.
big A main fight.
Yeah, you're going to see this fight taking place. Guns in hand, Team Liquid.
2 for 2.
Try and save the day themselves, but Camo just
Camo's
saves
low.
his own life
They
in the
have sight.
process. Backs himself out. Barely alive on 17 health. Gives up the A side for EDG here, but it's 3 versus 3.
Team Liquid will be
Or
fairly happy
Simon,
with that
well, he's
clash.
just one off
David
ults,
wants with
but
Spike
a
plant.
bit worse weaponry.
fine.
Going for
Oof.
exploring.
A lot of it came
That
down
was
to
a big
passive
kill.
death. Had to
That
win
was the-
fight,
that
I
was
think,
the
and
kill,
keep some
yeah.
art control.
That was the kill. To be fair, everyone is one shot except Chichu for the outlaw.
He's up and over the top here. Simon potentially
So-
looking to reposition off of it. He's worried.
Is
though.
he gonna? Hey, what are these circles I'm seeing on my main map?
Just
What's
heard that
happening
one
right
here,
now?
the TP, so he's got his eyes trained onto the spot. Camo almost winning that one out, but with one left, standing headhunter in hand for Nats himself. Can't quite get it done there. So EDG.
This is a chamber TP and the what
get
the
that
fuck is
round
this?
on the board.
Oh.
No bonus round
Faisal?
conversion here for Team Liquid.
Yeah, trading out pretty heavily over towards A main, making sure that they get these kills off the back of the Tejo drone. A little bit whiffy there from the Liquid players.
That could have been scary.
Be
Yeah.
hoping for a better occurrence, but also important to note, Chishu
That was a
has
kill.
got
I
off
said
the
that was
bat
duck
hit
kill, not a
really
kill.
strong. I mean,
The
he
kill art
amazing
was
on
duck
split
kill.
as well. I think he ended
I
up being
still
the
got
highest
sleepy right now. I
performing
slept
fragger for
before the
EDG,
match.
but he's got his Visal
I
top
feel
line
good.
for
I
round
think
4.
I feel good.
So an opportunity now to break Team Liquid's economy by
I
getting
know.
some good value out of this, and Team Liquid are trying to deny him mid.
Guys, that was bonus. This is full buy here.
Creeping
Walking out
up the
again.
angles. Similar play.
What is the observer doing?
This one, but
that his
can't
fault
afford
or
to be
no?
losing his life. Not in that spot, and now a rapid go around. Thorns are going to be popped off Paddy. There's pressure on him. It's going to be tested, but oh my, no
the
one
flank.
watching for that
Oh, he
potential
missed the flank.
option. Off to the side as
this
a steel
is
guard
scary.
and let loose.
Gotta kill.
Knocks his way across
One
into
more
the
there.
side and a shorty into the hands of
Oh, didn't expect
Buddy.
it.
Tries to earn
Boggy,
himself
one
that
more?
upgrade. Not that it would have
He
been
gets one
much
more, it's
help in
huge.
the end. Still
Oh, everyone's
trying to
dead.
maintain
That's got two on
control
site,
and
wow.
shut them down in through lane. Team Liquid, every avenue accounted for.
And that having missed
Don't
the
worry,
timing
Rain.
in mid
Nah, you're good.
completely. I mean,
You're so
they
good. You're so
thought
good. Don't worry
that
about
with
it. Honestly, the
Camo
chat's been
taking that
great.
walkout
I think
into
the chat's
mid,
been great.
it wasn't possible for EDG to be in B-Link that fast. That's why you see
I might as well
Kamik
flip my
just running
schedule
away.
now. I'm prep for flying out.
At
Well,
the
I
very start
am,
of the round,
yeah.
this timing, Kamik thinks that mid is secure because of Camo's
Yeah, literally I
information.
am.
But
I'm
it's this
literally
refight
jet lagging
into B-Link
myself
from Camo and Paditech that squeezed
without traveling.
EDG.
Enemy remaining.
My
And that's
bedtime is
also
now
kind
7
of
p.m.
flying in this spot, top heaven.
Let's go, boys. Round by rounds. I need one.
Taking that back.
Basically the same idea again here for Liquid. This time Nats gets punished.
I'm watching UFC 313. I don't know who's fighting. I'm not gonna lie. I've been following.
Maybe EDG's
Wait.
time to
A
shine.
minute.
And Camo, he's got that get out of jail free card.
These contact plays are hurting them, huh?
You've
A
already
little
lost
bit
two
this
of
round
your players.
on eco.
Horns lay it down in through lane. Paddy was going to be slowing down.
Rare's
potential
fighting.
Approach. EDG did set their sights over towards it, but calling for a pause.
Yeah, and think about this from nobody's perspective. On a prior eco round, he realized nobody was fighting B.
When the fuck
There
did
was
Chichu Weissel?
no resistance
Oh, it was
there.
last round, I think.
This
yeah.
time, though,
Okay.
Paditech is pushed up to pillar.
This is so brave.
He could get run down.
Yeah, he absolutely
They
could.
saw him.
Uh-oh.
Players.
Uh-oh.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
this
saw him
is-
now.
This is problem. Territory. Dimensional drift.
What?
That's
You just-
the danger, man.
Damn, he just
Knife
got out right
You've
away.
been playing Europe, you've been bracketing it, and Kangang showing a bit of promise on it.
I like that.
You could take that
That's
timing.
interesting.
The rip into the ult without Camo.
Instead of like his
He's
teammates
hoping to do a
killing
bit more
him and he
damage.
tries to find the
Kangang,
second
though,
guy, he
is
just
the
got out
danger
and
in this
killed him.
one. 3 already in it. Make
Wow,
it 4.
good
The
fucking
cherry on
job.
top and a thrifty presented by MasterCard.
And if you were expecting a nice, clean game between these teams, I mean, first of all, I would ask,
Ah,
have you been watching
shit,
them so
he's
far at
smiling.
kickoff? Because they've certainly shown
Oh, they actually
the
peaked with the clone, but still.
ability to get real down in the mud
What?
at times. But this game,
That's a 1D?
even more so than Split potentially, which went 18-16, back and forward.
Nah, Kang is
rounds
just
all over the
him.
place. This map, I think, is actually worse in both teams' map pool than Split. And they're playing new comps for the first time. So the potential for chaos is so high.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I thought we were going to get a breather into this map, but
Wait, where's his TP? He
clash
didn't.
after clash and engagements here.
Wait.
I mean, Nats has just hopped his way back
Does,
up onto
does
the
Nats
ang.
have the? He doesn't have the
That is
leaf
a
tech.
great shot as well.
TP pit. I don't know how he got
One
this kill.
bullet
He shouldn't have
head
got that kill. He plays his
takes
TP
out
late.
Kang.
He plays his TP late and he still got the kill.
Surely EDG are not going to lose an anti-eco.
Surely
I
no
like the
back-to-back
reposition. I like this
thrifties.
reposition.
Nats.
Now he anchors B. They stack A.
Which means now
I like
he can
it. We are
hold this angle
cooking.
over towards B.
What about Street though, Nats? What about
They take
Street?
to rotate over
Shouldn't you
towards
up
mid.
Street?
Team Liquid can go either stack A or go for some kind of info re-exploration
They can also walk to spawn.
throughout mid.
Makes a lot of sense. They are giving up a lot of mid control though. But Team Liquid
Okay,
obviously still on the weaker buy. So
if they go B, I want to see Nats ace. Fuck it.
Hoping that Nats can get
They're
a
going
bit
A
of info.
though.
Nats is hearing, I think, a bit of util being used out towards lane, so he's set his sights over towards.
Oh, they're
that
gonna fake B,
angle,
go
and
A.
There's that level of awareness. You
They're
can
gonna
see
fake B
Team
go. Let's see if they
Liquid
rotate.
Face your
Possible
fear.
little nooks and crannies.
That's big.
One
This is a
flying
big
forwards.
fake.
This
The
is
fade
going
ults.
in multiple different directions, trying to
30
pull
seconds
rotations and plays
It's
away, but it's still
working
going to be angering. This is
perfectly.
it. In
It's
through the back of the side, Kiko, Sheriff,
Big kill.
rattling off the shots, can't quite get that one done. Still with the steel
Nice
guard,
ults.
and maybe there's a little bit more, but gonna have to opt into the secondaries now. And EDG on equal footing with his
Whiffing,
Liquid players.
whiffing.
Sidestepping, happy feet, Paddy Tech, sure
Happy
work.
feet mentioned.
The post plan here, though, should
Wait,
be
the
really good
rockets
from
and the
EDG,
tail holds
especially
and the
with this kill
lurk.
from
That's
Simon.
over.
Someone's watching the
Over.
mid lurks.
It's over.
That's cleaned up. Salvo's available. Armageddon as well. If
I
things
called out
do
a work
get
to watch
truly
this. Wait, what are you trying to
ridiculous.
say? It's been a good game, no?
But I think that's the win con here for Team Liquid is
It's
get the
over.
ult out.
If they can get the ult out, I
nobody's
hope
scared.
he used it. Yeah.
Gotta believe that they could be
I
on
mean,
this one. Still with the Armageddon
just a
committed.
single tap
That's
got the
Simon
ult
gone.
out.
He's dusted. Out towards the
Which I
back
think
here.
is
Rifle's going to be
fair.
picked
They
up.
wanna
Time
win.
ticking away here. With the
Even if
damage
that's
done,
to
this
use it.
precision not
In
necessary.
hindsight, it would have been cool if they saved it, but it was
But
kind of close.
EDG, gotta keep
They're good,
these
they're good.
weapons. No celebrating.
All good.
All good.
All good. All good.
All good.
That was costly, yeah.
You see
I'm surprised it was that
nobody hopping around
costly.
at the end there. You know he's going for the
Like
fist
that,
bumps.
I'm surprised he got that kill.
Okay,
He got
so
up main
EDG
so
managed to
late.
navigate an anti-eco
Also,
situation, but they did have to burn.
I'm surprised he's not putting his
Pretty big
TP in
ultimates. They
pit.
used the fade ult to fake over towards B just to be able to get
That's
the
what we see
plant
Leaf
down.
do when he goes for
And then
that
they had
peak.
to use Armageddon in the post, so a spot here where Liquid have got an opportunity. Things are settling down again, rifles online. But it's pretty much a must-win round here for the defenders from here. EMEA.
He jumped past the Taiho. You'd
They're
still an
taking
excellent
attack time
TP.
out
Or
to discuss what
I
they
don't know
need
what
to
happened.
shift around.
Pause. Pause.
And we can see that Nats has bought the
Who am I rooting
operator.
for? I got EDG all day,
That
bro.
could be a crucial tool
I didn't
for
know
them to be
Liquid were
able
this
to
good. I'm
use.
not gonna lie.
We
I
saw
thought
him
they
get
were
posted
actually
over
not.
towards A main at the start of
Yeah,
last
I
round.
didn't know they were good. I haven't been following EMEA. I just knew Vitality were good,
Curious in terms of
and I thought Heretics were
where
good.
Nats is going to be playing because
And
at least
then
when we've watched G2 play this comp,
Fnatic.
mid control, pretty heavy presence.
Almost
on
had me
chamber
fooled
play
that they were
towards
good.
A and
Yeah.
towards R, right? Well, that's how they want to be
And
using
then
it.
yeah,
Just to plug up the
that's
gaps
about
that
it. I don't know what else
potentially
I
are
saw.
there from
What else did I
mid-lurks
watch?
of EDG could opt into. Saw evidence of that at least in the first round, even though Team Liquid were on the weaker buy, so that's probably why they were there. But
One of the
I don't know
things,
where he wants to place this op.
one of the things I think also that's crucially
Is
important.
Aspas or
with this
King the
Team
GOAT?
Liquid
They're both
composition
goats.
Is that you're
They gotta
gaining
both be
info in
goats.
A main somehow.
They're
I mean,
both-
This
they're
round
both
it looks
good
like
as
it's
fuck.
going to be Nats getting posted with the operator, but in previous rounds or in future rounds, they're going to need to use the Sova too.
I think
mean,
Aspas has
Trent
been
does this
doing it for
amazingly
longer,
G2, where he's always regaining information.
but I want to say
in A
they've,
main. Those are the details that
been,
can get
like,
missed when you copy
consistent
somebody else's comp.
in terms of the
Have
results they
liberties
both put
afforded
out.
to you when you're playing onto the
Like
Euro, but
playing at
drone,
the highest level.
no way.
Surely.
No way.
And, like,
Clearance,
Omen.
no
How
clearance
did they
at
not
all.
see
He's got the
him?
hell out of there.
That's rough. I mean, that is just a straight up error from nobody. That's one of the main angles.
Darker's
that you need to be
Darker's up
checking.
there
I
as
don't know
well
how
for
he doesn't
sure.
think about
Those are
that.
like the. There's
This
like
looks like Shishu's
probably
gonna
like
go walkabouts.
5
Master v Apprentice.
Uh-oh. See
duelists.
who ends up on top. Oh, yep.
He took the teleport.
I
Perfect.
think you gotta
timing.
put second
Meanwhile, into the smoke, that's Paddy. Watch for
on the
eye
list as
onto it.
well.
Contact plays called out, all baited out, and Spike retrieved, but a lot more to do from this point if you are Smoggy, and Chichu's on
You
the
gotta put texture
opposite
on the
side of the
list.
map.
I mean, this round has gone disastrously for EDG. From beginning to end. A small error.
That's probably the 5 right there.
And it only takes a small error, but you have to
That's
be
probably the
looking
5
for
right
the
there.
Yoru and the Chamber all the time. I mean, one of the biggest strengths of this composition on defense is that the Yoru and Chamber can be playing on such weird angles because they have that ability to get out.
Gotta say, I mean, it's good presence of mind, I think, from Liquid as well. Camo and
Jogamo's cracked as fuck as
Well,
well.
him out onto the site, but
Uh,
not breaking the drone there.
yeah,
Yeah.
you put
To
Jogamo
not
in there
give away
too.
his position. Smoggy,
But
you
like,
gonna make a go at this one with 20 seconds left?
I was thinking Duelist
I
and
think so.
Jogamo. I guess he was playing Duelist on
Opposite side
EG
of
as
the
well
continent, so
with Demon 1.
unlikely.
Like
and
flex?
to shoot nobody a little bit of bail as well.
10 seconds
What he
left.
was doing with the drone was hard
Beef
clearing.
finesse. I was thinking
And
Duelists.
Pillar's a pretty common position.
guys are just
for the
listing good
Chamber to be
players.
playing,
Yeah.
Because you've got the range with your teleport to be able to get out to Jenny. And so that was probably what was going through nobody's head. It's not just that
Angel's
he's
the GOAT. He is the
oblivious.
GOAT.
Telly working. You could do
In his
some
own
drawing.
right.
Come out. Some educating.
I could. But alas.
How did it not see
We're not actually an
him?
American player.
what a replay.
I didn't even know if we
Wait,
had Telly, mate. I'm gonna be
damn,
honest. I'm
that
not saying
fucking,
it.
he got robbed. The fucking the vision of that little spider
His
is dog
positioning
shit.
inside the smoke as well. Not what EDG were anticipating or expecting. Camming started the previous round droning out through Art, which is weird when you already have the trademark there.
Yeah.
I think maybe just trying to push them back from early breaking that piece of info.
Ronaldo or Messi, who's your GOAT?
Is going to get posted up
Mbappe.
again. He missed the timing on Chishu's lurk last time. But there's that drone. Finding the Yoru. Pushing the Yoru back with the salvos.
Breaking the thorns in the process. Camo waiting for the time to strike. It's the
Mbappe clears both those
Going
frauds.
straight up the gut. Okay, EDG making it awkward for Team Liquid.
Bro, they call him
Gets
Mbappe
pushed
in
out.
New York. Can you guys not be weird about it?
Lever and has to go so
We'll
far
also
away
call
from
him
the rest of the
Mbappe
team.
too, but
It's
that's a
gonna
whole other
end in an
story.
A split, and Nat still has a main control.
You Echo about to be tested. He's got to try and push back this assault that's about to be occurring here. Nats with that A main control. And again, he could be a playmaker. He could be the man of the match, but okay.
He shot the clone.
He did indeed, and Kang obliged in return.
What's happening right now?
Still
Your
alive
rolls?
and kicking out towards the
I
back
don't know.
here. This Alphas might just push him out of
Damn.
position. No, not quite. They're not going to clear him. He can just spam himself through the wall. There's 40 seconds left roughly into the round. Camo lets it loose with a dimensional drift, and
Fucking
crosshair
Camo.
placement. It's impeccable. It's perfect.
We Astrowalled after everyone
From Team
died?
Liquid across the
Fucking
board.
we ball, I guess,
Honor ready
Smoggy.
for
Like
it.
shit, man. Could have used that like 10 years ago.
Look at that sad
Did he just
cosmic
get it, or did he
divide
have it the whole
towards end
time?
from Smoggy, hoping that the rest of the team was still going to be alive.
Yeah.
That shows you a difference in tempo. EDG were hoping that they could slowly get in, use their ultimate, and Team Liquid forced the fight.
This fucking site
EDG
sucks.
not ready for
Okay,
it.
wait.
Even
I
with
forget who
Kankan
said it in my
picking up the
call.
open, holding towards
I don't know
Flowers.
who it
Like,
was,
this is
but
the
they
shot.
said like, why don't they use the Odin and
Goes
Pit?
down, and Camo and Kamek come up with the goods.
Should we be buying Odins on this map? I guess it's
EDG
retake
here
bad
are gonna
though.
take a
It's bad for
timeout
retake.
to figure out
On
what to
B.
do about this. And to EDG's
retake.
credit, even though this is their map pick, you have no idea what Team Liquid are cooking here.
No, you
because
don't.
yeah, they've been
Just
bad
spam
on
with Vandal?
Pearl
Yeah,
in
maybe it's
EMEA.
fine.
They've gone 0-3, but the chances that they're going to change something when they don't ban
Holy
it
fuck! How many
first
drinks have we got
round-
here?
I know that Yinsu on the desk was talking about this. They
Potential for a trap play, right?
They absolutely trapped Lotus during EMEA, and now it looks like they're trapping Pearl as well. So Lotus goes into the permaban territory, not going to see the Reyna, and instead we get this G2 comp, and by the
Breathing a
look
sigh
of
of
it,
relief for that.
they're playing it pretty well.
They are.
Look, we got the
It's
Magnus
going well for
Carlson buff, and I
EDG
saw
side,
that
like,
they
there's
signed
so many
Magnus,
things to
right?
consider when you're playing against this comp.
That's
because,
kind of nuts.
as we mentioned,
That's cool.
like, when you're running the chamber
Chess
and
goat.
the Yoru, there's just too much map control that you have to try and push back.
The faker of
Positions
chess.
of the Yoru and the chamber, it's a lot to account for. And granted, they've got a good comp for it. I mean, the Teo is fantastic for trying to break the common positions of where a chamber might be set up, just off the rip at the beginning of the
There are
round.
actually quite a lot.
When
of
you
those
were a pro,
positions.
how
It
rarely did
requires
you
a
have to
code
piss?
review and
Like, what is this
which
question, dude?
They wouldn't have expected this comp, I think, coming out for this match here.
The players
also,
all
think
have
about where the
little
chamber
buckets on
currently
the
has the
stage, so if they
teleport.
have to take a piss during the
You could
match,
put
they
it
just take a
there, or
piss
you
in the
could put it
bucket.
2 meters to the left.
Like, everything's
and
accounted
dodge
for,
yourself
dude.
off.
We're gonna take
That's
care of
not
you.
really the case on maps like Abyss. It has to be in one specific spot.
That's true.
On this map, there's a little bit more variety with where you can put the TPs.
But
Someone's gonna believe that. That's
be
that
making the
part.
same mistakes. That's
That's the
exploring
sad
out
part
towards
here.
me.
Even after I say this, someone is still
One
gonna
big
believe that.
tool that EDG have to work with.
That's the
is
real
this
tragedy
dimensional
of this
drift.
conversation.
Kang will be able to run some kind of big fast exec, or by the look of it, possibly even a fake.
Now the Vice
Spikes
Wall is
that window,
actually
so-
annoying,
And he's got the
especially in
teleport,
ranks, because no
gate
one's
crash
fucking
over
baiting
in
that shit
spawn.
out.
So this, I think, is a B fake into A.
okay. Pulls
It's
out
just
the wall.
No, it's a.
But they don't know that he
They can go back
TP'd.
into it.
But they
Yeah,
don't
they
know
go
that
back
he
into B
TP'd.
here, huh?
But it does look like a fake, though. It
Paddy,
does
though,
look
has
like a
been
fake.
proactive with his flash
Wait, Yoru's a
back
great
wall.
counter for Vice.
Looks like he might want to go for
by
it.
the
Double
way.
flash play with a dart on top of it. Triggers onto the first one. Paddy doesn't have it.
I
so
think
pull down
this
for now.
comp
It's
that
gonna be
EDG
dimensional
have
drift,
and
here it
Sentinels
is,
also
Kang
run
Kang.
is so
Spotting
fucking
out these
meta.
players, multitudes at that. Let's it rip. He's let loose now into the
What
back
just
of the hall,
happened?
so
How did he
he's
get back here?
Carved out a bit of a path for his team to play in here. Simon with that plan. It's nothing to push that one back either. So
Bogus.
Team Liquid going into the
Foggy.
retake here, but already going
Foggy.
players down. It's topsy-turvy for Liquid.
Dave.
It was looking like potentially a good setup, but they're just losing
Save the op, bro.
outright.
Save the op. You're not winning this. Don't be weird.
Chichu was set up on
Yeah,
the
that's
B-Link
raw, but they're not
block.
winning this.
Team Liquid gonna
This is bad.
commit
This
to
is
this,
why are they
will
not
lose the
saving?
operator.
Why are they not
Operator now.
saving? This
It
is
looks
Looks
bad
like
by
they're
them.
going forwards, though.
Why would you
This
not
is
save
trolling.
even if you have
So
money?
slightly Kamek, though.
Still, you should save.
Might be
It's
making
impossible.
it, my
Save,
words. I'm
brother.
all here for
Save.
it. Give us a game. Making a go. Still off to the
Save.
side. Kamek still doing damage as well, but time is ticking. And this is where the problems
I told him to
arise.
save.
Back
They didn't
himself
listen.
away. Smoggy's on for an ace. And that does not want to give
Imagine
it
they
to
won.
him.
Oh my god.
No, there's no world in which Smoggy gets his ace here. Nats is backpedaling as fast as his little legs will take him. The op saved, so disaster averted. And Team Liquid still have the money to be able to work with, so they did a little bit of
One of the
damage there
Bangkok
to
players
EDG's
get, like,
economy,
really
but overall, these two picks that came out, I mean, that one is
Bad
a bit
fuse poisoning, would I
ridiculous, isn't
play?
it? Paddytech falling a B-Link.
Bro, I would
just
love
on
to.
a crack angle.
I would love to. But I've already had this conversation with Zekin.
Brutal.
I'm gonna have to take that jet off
Very
his hands.
slow controlled round
But
considering
that's
that
only because I
EDG
trust in
went
him and I trust in
into that one
myself.
with the Euro ultimate.
That's a nice change of pace, isn't it?
Yeah.
Catch my breath a bit from that.
I need him to fill for me and let me play jet.
They're going to push up towards B long to start here, Team Liquid. While Nats collects any kind of reaction in mid.
Oh, this angle's free. This angle's this is free kill every time.
Unexpected.
Also, wait,
the angle.
Nary died the
So
same
Kangkang
way in
just
our
waits right
game. Why are
into
people counter strafe or not counter strafing this
You actually
angle?
do need to respect that. When you see teams
That
are pretty
angle
good
is
at Pearl,
always
they'll be
used
walking
now.
in there with a prowler, they won't just be face checking that angle. I think that's a
There's actually a
bit of
world
an
where you
error
play a
from
pro
Kangkang,
match again on
especially playing
stage.
against a comp
Yeah.
that has two people
If that scenario
playing
happened,
on
we're gonna have to play.
unorthodox spots.
I don't even know if I'm listed on the team right now
It's gonna
though.
be much harder for
I'm trying to
EDG
get
to pull off
myself
this
under.
ace.
Trying to work that through with Rob still.
He managed to walk their way up through.
Leave
most
me
of
the
way.
seventh
So they've got a
man,
lot of
dude.
util saved, ready for the rainy day, which might be around about now. Okay, Salvo's in through the back. Doesn't clear most of it. It was a
But
shot
surely
left
if it's an
off on the off, so
emergency,
might put the fear
I
of
think
God in
Riot
them.
has ruling
One thing
for
that
emergency
EDG did a lot in
subs,
China
right?
with their previous composition
Like if
is
it's an
this kind of
emergency
passing where they
and
go down
I'm
hard
there,
and then through
surely they can put
mid
me on the
back into
team, no?
B-Link.
But then
And
they
it
might
can
just
be
get someone
really
else to
difficult
play.
defend against.
Nah, but come on.
Uncommon pathing from the attack side, but this time Team Liquid had nobody there.
Oh wait,
It's not like you
Tyson's
could
gonna be
catch
there.
Nats or
Fuck!
Kamek holding over.
I'm a bit confused at EDG's game plan as well, though.
Nah.
They were looking for a pick
I
for
wouldn't
the
need
last
Tyson to
30
sit this one
seconds.
out.
They haven't found one. They've got to end in
I wouldn't
a
even sit
split
this one out for the
ball save. Those are the only options available to them, and I assume they're going to give it a go.
Wait,
They
did
have
you
the
guys
money.
see Tyson's
20
tweet?
seconds. Clear out these.
Or no, whose
Towards the
tweet was
backside of
it?
pit, though.
Because
Gonna
Tyson's
be
playing in the
problems.
show match before the grand
Plan F is to
finals.
push it back. It's Hunter's
And
Fury, but guess what? He's committing
also,
it.
by the way, I wasn't asked to
Foggy.
play the show match.
Hey,
I'm actually mad
narrowly
about that.
avoiding it. One burst
at least I wanna
connects,
say
but not the
no.
second or the third, so he's still alive here to play a bit forward.
Who's
but
playing in the show match? I wanna
positioning
play.
is expected.
Someone sit out for me?
Predictable. Kiko happy to capitalize, and he
Wait,
takes
hold
it
on, I'm
one
gonna say
step
my thought in a sec.
forward. Camo off onto the flank, dodging, juking. Chichu can't see a bloody thing. Blind as anything, yet still wins that fight out. Dominates the angle. It's important
God
to control
damn,
it.
Chichu's-
Simon with the slam bloody dunk.
4v2, by the way. Another choke quid.
A 2v4 for EDG in a round where they looked lost and
Damn.
clueless.
How does
How have they done
both
that?
of those guys shouldn't have got those kills? Let's see them again.
Utterly remarkable from Chishu. I think Camo is going to be kicking himself for how he played that fight in A main. He was so timid. He full blinded Chishu about 3 different times. Double flashed and
kill.
with the clone. And he was just so timid to take the fight.
That
He
fadeaway
was
and
waiting
then
for Panic
20
to
HP
pinch
spray
him
transfer.
And Chishu killed them both.
How
And then
did he get
Simon leaps
those?
out of a smoke and
How did
somehow we're at 5
how
to
did none
5.
of those guys kill Simon
What is
there?
going on in this game?
Get the individuals.
fall asleep?
When you watch EDG.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, they're getting caught out on the contact.
Stepping
Wait, did
up
they
to
clear
the
this?
challenge up through mid here.
Of
Close
course they
quarters
clear
action.
this.
Nazi was cutting it up close. Still down and out, and these players are just flooding into mid.
Has
Anything to
Yumpy
stem
been
the
off Liquid for a
bleeding.
while?
Ati. What a
Okay.
shot. A 2v4 in one
guess at least the
direction.
season.
Maybe a 2v5 possible.
Nah, there's no
And it
way.
would be a big blunder from EDG to allow this round
Okay,
to
first
slip.
of all, I want to put the show match, so... But it's too late. They already probably have it determined.
They've left
Fuck! Why did they ask me? What the
Potentially
fuck?
alone. He's on an island up through mid. He's going to be trying to get information himself, but
Have I ever said no?
Kiko also
I don't think so.
not holding anything back, of
I
course.
actually want to play for once.
himself, and he will.
I usually
Recycling in
lately I haven't
process.
wanted to, but now I want to play. I wasn't gonna say. There's a tweet that said
They should speed things up for EDG. They
Tyson
know there's
retired
heavy
and he's
football.
back on an international stage before
Still got a
Cloud9 still.
4v2 post plan. It really looks impossible here,
Kinda savage.
especially with the way that EDG
30
were
seconds
shooting
left.
at the start of this round.
Spike planted.
Look, want to go for it. Okay, Simon, watchful eye, off onto the flank.
One enemy remaining.
Good crosshair placement. Predicts exactly where Paddy's going to be walking straight back into him. Kiko just being stalled out.
Dude, these guys have a
Swarmed through
save
util.
call in their fucking arsenal. It's
Missing
4v1,
the
brother.
kitchen sink.
You
It's
have
gonna be
no
that triple
fucking
face
money, do
towards the
they?
end, so
I mean, Nats has to play light.
lead, just
Why
by
aren't we
one
saving
round here for
guns?
EDG, but
Last
He's
round.
going for
Still feels
ult?
a
Am I
back
missing
and forth
something on the
split.
it
pictures?
does, yeah.
I remember back to Split thinking Team Liquid could run away with the first half here. And then EDG made a resurgence towards the end in a pretty similar manner to what we've just seen. Pulling off that 2v4, potential backbreaker for Team Liquid. And here, I think pushing mid on the eco round is probably the most...
Laughing emoji you would know about
expected
playing
thing
for
you could do.
Asterix? Huh? What?
Potential to run some kind of elaborate fake setup here with EDG's ults they have online.
It's not stats, it's called
Starting things
smart,
off
dude.
early. Trying to clear these spots.
You guys think Aspas is
Cleared by
baiting?
Miller.
Timing. Kangang
Zeki did the
still
same
steps
play,
up.
but he got the kill. Just saying.
Single-handedly dismisses
Was it Zeki
Nats
or
there.
Leaf?
Good try from Nats, though.
Yeah.
It was Leaf, sorry. I don't know why I said Zeki. It was Leaf. I did the
Respect
same
it.
play.
Sauer's going to be used to clear the way, mostly. Tight corners. Breaks up any
Maybe
potential
Zeki did it as well,
util.
though.
Could impede this potential hit, but it's all just a bit of presence. Fake pressure at that. Recall.
Oh.
Refight called at that.
Good
Kangang. He's got
TP.
a
Oh,
bloody
nobody's
dart
got
in his hand.
spikes.
I think not
Nobody.
quite,
But he's
he
not, they're
has
not
with the
pushing him,
spike in
though.
hand.
Wow.
It's a bit of a bailout. Team Liquid don't even
Wow.
realize how lucky they potentially were.
Wow.
And going walking and
By the way, this
exploring
peak on
out
street is the
towards
worst
lane.
peak
It's
ever.
Chichu ripping Kamek's head off.
It's so fucking bad for
This is going to be
defenders.
so tough for Liquid, even with the ults that they have online here. Cosmic Divide
And
is
he got
obviously
shit on
great
this,
for going
though.
for a retake.
Wait,
but Paddy's
Zelsa's spot.
so
Zelsa's
far
spot.
away.
And
Can't
Pancada.
even get caught in mid.
Oh,
by
fuck, he's doing the
Simon on
Zelsa's
lurk.
play.
I don't know why Simon's been hard lurking with Nightfall.
Oh.
Angle, Salvo as well. Comes about here. Players almost lining up for it, but EDG going for that clean sweep. We're attempting for it.
Paddy
Paddy
Tech 1v3.
still alive off to the side, and he has that steel guard. It's the final round. You might as well expend it, and he's getting the move on at that. Lets it loose. Unleashed now and takes the fight before he can
Oh.
even get ready
Got
for
the
the
fight
setup.
early.
It's 2v1.
Does he think about Chishu being behind?
I mean, it's
Nah.
just so damn unlikely. Pull just for that first tap.
He
Paddy's
actually
got
does.
so many obstacles to navigate, and
Damn.
of course he
Okay.
doesn't expect it.
7-5.
Wrap around from on high. Chichu, the IGL himself, delivering that 2-round lead.
7-5.
Sides.
A 7-5 half and a big recovery. A big recovery. And Chishu is 13-5. What a
He's having a
monster he's been
series.
today. Making sure that Nats has been put on
They're locked
notice.
in, dude.
We remain.
EDG,
Halftime
a
pause.
bit of passion, a bit of fury as well, showing that they are the reigning champs themselves. And we'll see just how far they can take it on the other side.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm leaking the answers here. Damn. Okay. Okay, nice graphic too. What is Elsa's doing when in this picture? Why has he got his hand on his head like that? This is a crazy pose.
What makes you a top duelist?
I think I hit my shots. I make good split-second decisions,
Top duelist hit shots. Noted.
and I'm cracked.
Whoa, whoa, I like the beat.
Move your body, you can move.
Wait, I like this.
Move